Rhinoceros. 30 cents. Wow. Rhinoceroses are cheap. Salutations citizens, Jackman here, bringing you Vampire Rain. Now I don't know what a Vampire Rain is, but I'm guessing in this particular survival horror game, I'm going to need a little more than an umbrella.
What about the weather in the area?
Still raining, sir. Showers are expected to continue until tomorrow morning.
Oh, maybe that's why it's called Vampire Rain, because there are vampires and it's raining.
Is the Nightwalker population
it's pretty on the nose.
He also said that if the growth went unchecked, 80 million people may be killed.
That's what happens when you let pencil pushers run a country.
80 million people get killed by vampires.
Even our commander-in-chief believes that we're the nation's watchdog. Well, guess what? The watchdog just grew a set of teeth. And the time has come to
I
bite
think
back.
watchdogs are supposed to attack intruders. They're not just supposed to sit and watch people break in so that they can go, yeah, I saw what happened. You know, it's like the neighborhood watch. They're not just supposed to watch people break into your house. They are supposed to actually act on it. So that particular metaphor doesn't really make sense.
Can we at least go to the command vehicle? I've never seen a city inhabited by Nightwalkers. I'd like to look around.
This isn't an audio error, by the way. There is that weird echo. I don't know whether it's because they're inside a truck and it's very echoey inside the truck, and maybe when they leave it'll get better. But yeah, that's in the game. That's not me. Unable to establish contact with the advanced team, they wait for further instructions from headquarters. No, they don't. They just clearly left the truck. I'm pretty sure I'm standing outside. Yeah, see, they didn't wait for
Just got confirmation from headquarters. They want you to head to the rendezvous.
Oh, okay, they did. Okay, oh, my bad. Why did they sit out in the rain whilst they waited for headquarters to give them orders, though? Couldn't they just wait in the dry, and then when headquarters gave them orders, they could have then left for that? I mean, they're not even wearing any hats. Okay, it looks fairly normal. I mean, I'm going to be honest, the haircut, the suit, the thing over his eye, and the bandana style thing, it does kind of make it look like a poor man's Solid Snake. Yeah, he's kind of like a knockoff Solid Snake action figure, but I don't dislike him.
Come on! It ain't safe here at night!
If you know it's not safe here at night, why are you out? If it's not just turned night, I mean, it's clearly... I mean, I think they said in the opening cutscene it was 9:30. So unless this is I mean, it's the middle of July or something, it's only just turned dark. It's been dark for a while, so what have you guys been doing? They seem okay. Although they don't seem to be in a particularly urgent rush to get home, considering how dangerous it is. They're walking at quite a leisurely pace. So, someone in their house just... Yeah, someone like that looking at the street and seeing these us two in the alleyway, shimmying along the wall. We must look like a right bunch of weirdos. They haven't explained why we can't let people see us. It's like the floor is lava, we're just arbitrarily avoiding people. Why did they... They didn't need to move their truck. We could have just taken the pipe back down over there. Oh, there's a homeless person there now. We could have just taken them back down over there. We didn't need them to move their truck so we could take that pipe. That seems entirely unnecessary. Teamwork! If only it was that easy in real life. Oh, this project isn't coming together. I need teamwork! B!
But the blood's been mixed with a hardener.
Hardener? What kind of hardener?
Do you really want to know?
No, I guess not.
Well, I want to know, what kind of hardener would be something that you wouldn't want to talk about?
We'd better report this to headquarters later on when we have the chance.
Why can't we just radio them now? Are we not in radio contact with them? Can we not talk to Hanson and say, hey Hanson, we found a weird... what looks kind of like a penis. I think this is just vampires doing dick drawings, to be honest. They're not very good at it. We found some vampire graffiti, can you report it? Look, we'll take a picture and send it to you with our phone, because this is... I assume fairly futuristic, and even if it's not futuristic, we surely have the power of cameras. See, even if it wasn't dangerous, I mean, it is dangerous, so it makes even less sense. It's also tipping it down with rain. What two people just stand out in the middle of the street, having a conversation. There's a guy smoking. Again, tipping it down with rain, and there's a canopy right there, like 2 feet from him, and he's just standing in the rain smoking. These people, frankly, if the vampires are going to kill these people, I think they deserve everything they get. These people are insane. So that guy smoking over there, just not going to notice two guys creeping around in the middle of the street. No, apparently not. Seems to be a lock on the door, though. If we're government sanctioned, I don't see why we can't just break the lock. No! 80 million people might die, but we can't break people's property. That's going too far. There's a line I won't cross. And that's it. Okay, well I've just burnt all of the fabric off of my gloves.
It's too dark in here. I think we better break out the night vision goggles.
Let's move.
Ah. That's handy. Oh, only else, I don't really need night vision. I mean, I can see perfectly fine because there are lights down here. But you gave me night vision. You told me to turn it on, and then you put me in a scene where I couldn't move. It put me in a scene where I couldn't move until the charge on my night vision went down. I thought that this would be the kind of game that would have stuff in crates.
Looks like a corpse.
Looks like
Wow, it's worse than Barry Burton. What? What is this? It's blood! Yeah, of course it's bloody blood. I mean, at least blood you can mistake for something else. Oh, this is blood? No, it's just ketchup. We are in the dining room after all. I guess whoever was eating here must have just dropped it or something. Glass bottles. What were they thinking? Good job we got those plastic squeezy bottles now. But with a corpse, it's not much ambiguity. It's either... Maybe she thought it was a mannequin, I don't know. Oh.
Forget it. Nothing can save her now.
Wait, yeah. Okay, yeah, I suppose she... I was going to say, she's just been dragged away along the ground, but yeah, if she's being pulled up into a broken sewer pipe access, then yeah. It's pretty quiet for someone who's being murdered, you know. I'd like to think if I was ever being murdered, I'd be noisier about it. I think I've never been murdered before, so... What do I know? Oh, I do have a melee attack, good. And there is stuff in crates. I got a medal! Hooray! I'm a war hero. Boss, I got a medal. You never give me a medal. I had to find one in a crate, in an roof, whatever it is. I got a 50% accuracy percentage because I shot a crate and missed it.
Hopefully they'll think the station got hit by lightning or something.
Wait, they talked about... They said that there was one communication tower left. That suggests that the advanced team managed to take out some of the other communication towers. I think it's unlikely that the Night Walkers will... It's just a stupid word for vampires. I think it's unlikely the vampires will think that all of the communication towers got hit by lightning. Also, these are quite clearly civilian communication towers, so I'm just disabling communications for normal people just to annoy the small amount of vampires who also speak through mobile phones. That seems... I mean, the term hunting rabbits with cannons comes to mind.
Blow out the lock with your sidearm. The silencer
Oh, so we
will
can
kill
break
the sound
this
of the
lock.
shot, but not the bullet's impact. The best you can do is
That's
make
actually
sure there's
pretty
nobody.
Oh. I have to save the Hunchback Man. No, okay, I guess I'm not saving the Hunchback Man. I'll just sit here and... Oh, he did tell me to avoid the enemy, but I would have thought in circumstances where it was a choice between avoiding the enemy or letting a dude die, I could potentially help out. But apparently not, no.
Watch out for the birds. The last thing we need is a
Yeah.
them flapping
No,
around
yeah.
exposing our position.
Yeah, I just saw a guy get killed. Don't worry about that. There are birds. Oh, gee. Oh, okay. I can see why he told me to avoid the enemy now. Yeah, she pretty much comprehensively kicked my ass. I would have thought a headshot would have... Okay. All the way up here again, I gotta watch that dude get killed. Yeah, now I even know it's gonna happen and I'm not gonna do anything about it. I am the worst hero. Right. I've scared the birds away preemptively. I'm going to see whether this messes this up now. The birds are gone, so she's now got her back facing me. I think before she was looking at me, so the game did compensate for the loss of the birds by turning her around. So that's quite good. It did realise that shooting the birds was a possibility. I like that. Now here's a ladder. Now when I see a ladder, it makes me want to climb. I don't even know if this is where I'm supposed to be going. It's not. There's just ammo up here. I'd like to think that a government-funded organisation would have the money to, you know, pay for its own ammo and not rely on finding random drops in the street. But maybe that's just me.
Hey!
Nightwalker!
That escalated quickly. I'm not very good at kicking boxes, as it turns out. I wonder how good my melee is against vampires. I'm guessing not great. Considering my melee at the moment seems to consist of kicking shins. Yeah, I have a feeling he'll probably spot me if I try and sneak around to the right of him. Actually, let's find out. I'll be annoyed if I spend all this time trying to find a way around and then just realise, nope, 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 nope. Oh wait, no, that might not have been him. There's another guy in here. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Ah! Oh! Right, he's a vampire. Okay. Thought he was a cop, and that was I was just trying to avoid him because they told him to avoid cops earlier. Are all the people in this town vampires? I mean, they're clearly not all vampires, because we saw those people in the opening scenes who are going, we can't stay out, it's dangerous. If they were vampires, and obviously we saw that guy getting killed by a vampire, so he wasn't a vampire. Yeah, I know the mission boundary. I'm trying to keep away from the guy over there who murdered me to death last time. Wait, this is...
Stick with the mission, please.
Oh, this is nonsense. Whew. Okay, I'm not sure how that guy didn't see me. Don't do that. I don't think I needed the game to tell me not to do that. I probably just shouldn't have done it. Hopefully he doesn't look up. Oh. Ah, yeah. So I can't... There's my vampire vision. Can you get me? Oh. Yes, you can! Yes, you can get me. Okay, vampires, it seems, can jump quite high. And I don't appear to have a falling animation. This is what we learnt from that lesson. I just lie stock still, float gracefully, sail through the air, arms by my side, and then hit the ground with a nice graceful fop. The thing is, they move so quickly, and the gun controls in this are so janky, that it's hard to actually even begin to start the process of, I need to shoot this guy. So if I get him... No, this isn't the time for that. I need to move. Ooh, there's a green flashing from there. That's probably ammo. Yes. Ammo for the gun I never have time to fire. It is actually, considering how effective the vampires are actually at killing me, how fast they move, it is actually quite nerve-wracking to be spotted by them, because they... I mean, last time I didn't even realise that one had jumped up until it was behind me. I kind of saw a glimpse of it, but at least there's no vampires on the roof, so I can move around fairly unaided up here. Unaided? Yeah, unimpeded, I mean. I am unaided, but that's not what I meant. Not suspicious at all. Everything's normal. I'm master of stealth. Okay. Just feels like something bad's going to happen.
Hey, hold it right there.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. They're not quite as scary when there's like a straight corridor and there's 4 of us shooting at them. Ah, you guys are just going to stand here, which means I can just stare at you for a little bit. Okay. She has pretty eyes. Pretty, unblinking eyes. Even whilst the rain washes over her face and gets in them. Just cold, dead, pretty, unblinking eyes. Staring, always staring, never moving. I mean, if we knew it was going to be raining, couldn't we wear some goggles? I mean, we've got one eye covered. Wow, we are... Oh, I see, we are actually in a... Yeah. First of all, Pizza Express is a real thing. I don't quite know how they managed to get away with that. That is pretty flagrant copyright infringement there, I'm sure. Second of all, that is not a pizza delivery van. There is no one on earth who would look at that and think that is a pizza delivery van. That is the pizza delivery van in a rack. Oh, didn't notice a random corpse lying in the street. Maybe if I'd gone to get those. Oh, she's going nuts, guys. There's a vampire heading your way. I'm not going to tell you. Whoa. And there she goes. Silently sliding away across the rooftop. Like a graceful brick. The enemies in this game have a sort of deadly premonition quality to them. In Jeepers. What was that? I mean, I know what it was. It was a vampire, but Jesus. I was saying, the enemies in this game have a sort of deadly premonition quality to them, with regards to their creepiness. I mean, the enemies in that will all sort of play like little shake, and they have these creepy voices as well, which these enemies don't have. They'd also sort of kind of shuffle towards you backwards and then teleport. And you gotta watch it. I mean, if you've played Deadly Premonition, you probably know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, I recommend playing Deadly Premonition because it's a fantastic game. And it's got a lot more charm than this game has. Whoa, okay. Just dudes running around the rooftops now. I did complain earlier that there weren't... This wasn't really a complaint, really. I was actually glad that there wasn't any dudes up here. But I did mention there weren't dudes on the rooftops, and now there are dudes on the rooftops. I don't mind this, particularly mind this style of exploration, trying to figure out where you're going. I mean, it is incredibly linear, but at least they don't signpost where you have to go every step of the way. So there's a little bit of looking around and figuring out what to do, which is better than nothing. Later. Ooh, there's a guy there as well. Though he is apparently of no consequence because I don't appear to go anywhere near that roof.
Whatever you do, don't touch those shutters. If you do, you'll probably set off an alarm.
I know the thing I'm going to do immediately
Hold on a
after this
second, I'll
cutscene
see if I
ends.
can dig up. I'm sending you the location of the security company.
Could
I'll
you
send
do
you the
that
interior
first?
layout of the company office as soon as I have it.
Lloyd,
I don't understand
this is Harrison.
why me being by the
Hanson's figured
shutters
out a
was
safe
required
route
for you to
through the
figure out that there was an
garage.
alarm
We're
there.
heading your way
You
with
could have
the
saved us all a
command
lot of
vehicle.
time if you'd
We'll
figured
meet
out there
you
was a security
there.
company first. Or could have sent them to the security office and me to the shutters. Okay, I'm a bit disappointed that touching the shutters doesn't actually set the alarm off. We're a government-funded organisation. They explain that in the start, where they're supposed to be the president thinks that we're their watchdogs. We don't have any jurisdiction to phone the security company up and say, hey, we need to infiltrate this place. Can you just turn it off? Unless there's the assumption that the security place is owned by vampires. He looks unlikely to turn around. I was going to complain about him smoking in the rain, but he is standing underneath a fire. No, wait. No, that's on this side of the building. No, he is just standing in the rain smoking. Vampires are weird.
Head for the building's courtyard. You'll find the building's entrance there. After entering the building, you should find a switch far back in the building. Cut this switch,
I would
and the garage
call
shutters
that
will
out,
open
but I'm
safely.
guessing he means I will find
Roger.
an entrance
Lloyd
there,
out.
not I will find the building's entrance there, because the building's entry is clearly there. Those huge doors on the front of the building. Yeah, okay, they've got a vampire security guard, so I suppose that's probably why we couldn't just phone up and say, hey, turn the alarms off. Oh, go on, jump a little harder. fine. I'll find another way around. I wonder if I stay here long enough, will the lights change? Again, there's no traffic to actually change the lights, but I assume they're on an automatic timer. Doesn't look like it. Oh, and the lights are actually changing. Oh, how about that? I spoke too soon. They do change. The thing that I noticed, though, is that the lights change to red as the hand says, don't walk. And then the lights change to green, and then the light says, walk. So what that means is, it's telling people to cross the road at the same time it's telling cars to go through. That's the wrong way round. That will kill people. That's saying, don't cross the road, it's red. So all the cars are stopped there, and all the people are standing at the side of the road, and then it goes green, walk, and then everyone crosses the road, and the cars run them all over. Maybe this is the vampires' plan. Maybe this is how they'll kill 80 million people, just by messing with the crosswalk, and hoping people are too busy, I don't know, playing on their iPhone or something to notice. They go, oh, green light, walk across, bam. Hit by an armoured pizza delivery van, which apparently is completely normal in this town of vampires. So I found the courtyard. Is there anyone in the courtyard? Don't see anyone. Again, not complete. No, climb down the ladder, don't shimmy to the right of it. Oh, there are people. They were just standing immediately underneath me.
Lloyd, this is Harrison. We're at the garage, and the shutters are opening. Good job, Lloyd. We'll meet you at the entrance.
Wait, what? I thought my job was to disable the alarm. So apparently my job is to open the shutters. That makes no sense at all. Right, there were so many things wrong with that section. Now that I've gotten past it, I can talk about it a bit more. So many things wrong with that section. First of all, why is there like a huge green button that specifically opens a shutter on a building 2 blocks over? That makes no sense. Second of all, I mean, assuming that button just like disables the security system, why would it then open a shutter? That makes no sense. I thought if I was disabling the alarm and turning off the power to the alarm, yeah, if I was disabling the alarm, I could understand me just sort of turning the power off on the system that houses all of the security systems. That would make sense. I mean, I would argue why they would have the servers, one in an unlocked room so close to a door in an unlocked courtyard, and 2, why they would just have one big button on it instead of, like, you know, maybe some sort of password protected login screen. He was a vampire earlier, I'm sure. No, he's green. He was just scared of me. I thought he disappeared. He's not a very well trained security guard, is he, really? I mean, he spotted me and he's now cowering in fear. I suppose you get what you pay for with security guards. I mean, why would they risk their lives against Solid Fake here? That's a good name. That would have been better if I'd come up with that straight away.
Looks like it's been shot at a few times. I wonder what happened.
I imagine someone shot at it. A few times, even. I'm still surprised by the fact that they're still questioning what happened. I mean, clearly the advanced team got wiped out. I mean, they're in a bullet-strewn van filled with blood
What's up?
in a garage sealed by a security company filled with
Is it the
vampires.
advance team?
It's quite clearly the fact that the advanced team just got completely murdered.
Try to get it going while you're at it. Kelly and I will take out the Nightwalkers.
Right. Hanson out.
I'm ready when you are, sir.
So am I just supposed to sit here with my thumb up my ass?
I'll hold this position and wait for Hanson.
Wait, hang on, I thought you said...
Pick off any Nightwalkers that you see.
Roger.
Lloyd, you're Kelly's backup. Take out any...
When you said Kelly and I'll
miss.
take out some Nightwalkers,
Miss?
you meant Lloyd and
Lloyd,
Kelly
let me
will
know
take
when
out
you
some
get bored,
Nightwalkers.
and
Thanks,
I'll let a couple
Captain.
through.
You're a real hero. The premise here is that we're taking these guys out because we're worried they'll find our van and be suspicious of us. Also, great shot, Kelly. Oh no, she did actually kill it. To me, that looked like she missed completely, and her friends seemed to be completely uninterested. But yeah, the premise here is that we're killing these vampires because we're worried that they will find our van, which is apparently disguised as a pizza van. Assuming that we were confident that the pizza van disguise as actually successful. I don't know why we would be worried about them finding our van, or why they would get suspicious upon finding our van. But then they're worried that if they find our van, they'll get suspicious and then find the advance team van, which is very clearly they hid. And even if they do find the advance team van, the people in it are already dead. I mean, pretty much. I imagine they've probably been turned into vampires. And we'll have to fight them at some point. These guys are really chill. They don't seem to care at all. You see Jenny? She was here a second ago. Where? Over by that pile of acid. So that guy was looking directly at him, just losing his mind and melting. Yeah, you don't have to put the mission boundary there, because that's the edge of the roof. If I move out the boundary of that, I will fall off the roof and, I assume, die.
Thank you.
Oh, that was awesome. Just running around with his arms behind him, his head missing, just going... Okay, you're telling me to stand here, which I am, and I have to shoot a dude. Where is the dude you want me to shoot? And also, night vision and vampire vision are both demonstrably useless. Ah. There he is.
We finished repairing the
Finally
advanced team's
found
command.
him.
I need some company other than Hanson.
Gee, thanks, Captain.
So the captain was quite clearly being sarcastic
Lloyd,
there.
I want you to search
But
the area
the
and take
voice
out any
actor
night
for
workers that you
Hanson
might find.
just said that completely sincerely.
I'll send you the location of a spot where you can safely pick them off.
Roger that.
Pretty sure I can hit him from where I'm standing. Yeah. So the spot you're going to send me to pick them off is exactly where I am. Good job, Hanson. You're a real asset to the team. Oh. As am I, apparently. Man, that head's really come off. And again, just everyone around could not care. To be honest, I don't see the Nightwalkers as much of a
I'm sending
threat
you
at the moment.
updated coordinates.
I think if you sent in a few decent snipers, they could probably clear out the Nightwalkers in an afternoon. That's that sort of movement. Whoop. Just pencil dive to my death. Hands in the air.
Amazing. Lloyd, I'm sending you updated coordinates.
Oh, I need to descend from here. Enjoying a cigarette? Boom! Enjoy a bullet.
Hanson to Lloyd.
Cigarettes are bad for your
I'm
health.
sending you.
Let's get a look at this medal before I pick it up. Yeah, praise the sun. Okay. Sniper rifle bullets less effective against opponents that can see you. I'm sure I hit that guy in the head. Now that I know they're there, I can set up an effective strategy, which is shoot them faster than they can kill me. Which is about as effective as my strategies get, in fairness. But really, I don't need it to be any more effective than that. See? 100% efficiency. Pretty sure this isn't where I'm supposed to be going. But at least I killed all the vampires around here, so I don't have to sneak around. I'm doing the community a service. That's what I'm doing. Although I suppose in a community of vampires, I'm doing them a disservice. But they still haven't quite explained to me exactly how many are vampire, you know, what the vampire to human ratio is in this particular community. Oh, another sun medal. Ah, I suppose it makes sense that the medals are pictures of sun, because I'm fighting vampires. And vampires don't like the sun. Makes sense, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Sure it does. Do you remember that I was talking earlier about how I liked how they didn't signpost everywhere you had to go? I'm less a fan of that now, but at least it's still not terrible. Because at least, I mean, I've got a mini map, so I can generally figure out where I go. But yeah, I suppose it's not quite so linear anymore either, because I've clearly gone the wrong way twice. Two completely different ways. The right way, however, is still a linear path. This is even assuming that I'm on the right way. Right, I had to go in this door. This door, which I walked past to kill those guys. Okay, yeah. I made that harder than it needed to be. Pew 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 pew.
Watch it.
Ah! Body checked by a headless vampire.
All clear?
Looks like it, sir.
I just love how
I'm still
comical the
breathing.
vampires are when they take their head off and they're just running around going.
What you exposed? These two
But how
vehicles
serious
are so
everyone is
far.
around it just
We'll
makes
have
it
to
so
move
much
them.
funnier.
I can confirm that Captain Russell is still alive.
Eric, okay, got it.
Wait, I might not have been paying attention, but I'm pretty sure the subtitles weren't in quotation marks before then. But for some reason that last one was in quotation marks, like he was quoting someone. Who would you quote this as? Okay, Eric. Huh. Okay. Moon, Daisy, Coffee, and McCharles! Oh, I could go for a McCharles. Ooh. Oh, they took my sniper rifle off of me. Yeah, my most effective weapon against killing vampires. Just take it off of me. Wow. That is easily the creepiest thing I've seen this entire gameplay. The McCharles mascot. That is sinister. That is positively sinister. That, hands down. Okay, this game, yeah, that's gonna haunt me. This game didn't really do much of a job. The vampires were comical. The voice acting just, everything in this game was just a deterrent for trying to actually give me any sort of genuine fear of dread. But that